All right, director mode inside of Pray Production Studio, the best and fastest way to go from script into your video. And so what I'll be showing you here today is how to use it, what it looks like, and all that. So the first thing you want to do is go into your projects. And when you hit new project, you're going to see director mode. So click on that one, the beta version, and type in, whatever your project is. So this one, I'm just going to call the Crusaders version 3. Turn on biblical mode if this is a Bible story. This one is not a Bible story. Remember, this one will pull from the Bible. And then choose your aspect ratio, portrait or landscape, and the visual style that you want to use. So you can see we have a bunch of different visual styles. I'm going to go with cinematic live action. Then if you want, you can customize the style, but I'm going to leave it how it is and create project right there. So first thing you're going to want to do is add your script. You're either going to paste your script in, you could generate a script, maybe you'll want to do a 1-minute script for this first one to test it out. Or if you have a shot list, you can add your shot list in here. Now I'm going to paste a script in here that I have right here and parse it. So when you click that parse script button, what's going to happen is Pray Production Studio is going to read your whole script, and it's going to parse out the scenes, the shots, the locations, and the actors that it sees in this script. Okay, great. So it parsed everything out. You can see that it sees a Christ Crusader, the enemy champion, and the Crusader's wife. And so what I did was you could generate an actor from scratch right here if you hit that plus sign, but I've already made my Christ Crusader, as you can see right here, so I'm going to add him. The enemy champion, I'm just going to pick from my actors here, so maybe I'll use the Black Horseman as the enemy, and then the wife I will use, let's go with Abigail. So right there, make sure that everything is checked. Okay, once it's checked, that means all your actors are saved, and then you can move on. So if you don't know how to create actors, we can create another tutorial on specifically that, but you can find those in the Actors tab. I'm just going to go through this relatively quickly. You're going to see that you have your locations. The nice thing here is that Pray Production Studio will pre-write all of your prompts for your locations, and now these are all based off of your script, remember? So what you can do is you can go through here and generate all of them, or if you already have a location that you made, you can upload that. So I'm gonna hit that generate button and start generating my locations. Costs about 31 credits per generation, so good to know that. Okay, great. So once you have your locations, we have those all generated right here, ready to go. Then you can enter the director mode workspace. So I'm going to click that and walk you through what this looks like. So you can see right here on the left, these are your scenes. Okay, so scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and these are your shots right under the scenes. And you can add more shots if you'd like, but what we have here are your scenes and then your shots for each scene. So you can see shot 1, shot 2, scene 3, shot 1, right? So let's walk through the first one. So scene 1, shot 1, you can see that Pray Production Studio is going to describe what this shot is about. And then right underneath that is going to be the prompt that will be sent to the video generator to create the video. And so this whole prompt is written out for you. You can see that it properly tagged the Christ Crusader, who is our image reference. So the actor that we just hired, right? And he's right here on the right. So you can see the references. These are all your references right here on the right. It's going to be your location. So here's the location. And then any characters that are in this specific shot, right? So right here, you can see that is all in here. Anything that is highlighted in yellow like this that have these carrots, these are the sound effects that are going to be generated when creating this this video. So a couple of things you can do. If you look at this prompt and you're like, there are a few things I want to fine tune and change, just click it and then you could start editing it. So you can go through here, edit prompts, you can take words out, you can take out dashes if you don't like the dashes, change things up, right? You can do all that editing in here. But the nicer thing about this director mode is you can literally direct this prompt. So imagine that you're a director, and down here you can see direct scene 1, shot 1. Any note here will rewrite this prompt above. So maybe you're looking at this and you're like, you know what? I want to make an action film and there's no action in this scene. Add more action to this shot and start the shot off with a macro lens tracking an ant as it's walking along the desert or along the sand. And after a few seconds, pull the camera up and rack focus on the army in the distance. So I'm directing the scene. I'm going to hit send. And you can see right here, this is the chat. So this is me. And then you can see Pray Production Studio is rewriting scene 1, shot 1. And now here's my new prompt. Everything in green is going to be what was rewritten or what was changed. So you can see it starts off now, extreme macro close up, a single ant picks its way, and yada, 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 all the way through, right? Now, this is pretty cool. You can change it again, right? You can add another direction and it will keep updating the prompt. You can also click into it and then make some changes yourself. So you can see you can really start to fine tune what the Pray Production Studio gave you, right? So this is a great way to really hone into directing your videos before they're generated. And remember, we are generating from these references on the right. So I'm going to save that and then hit that generation button when you're ready. Also here on the right, this is going to tell the generator how long you want this clip. So this is 30 seconds. You could turn it down if you want it to 20 seconds, and you'll notice that your estimated credits that it will cost to create that video will change and update as you turn this up and down, right? Always have this on, the audio button, unless if you just really don't want audio, but I recommend you always leave it on. And then if you don't want audio later in post, you can mute it, right? Or delete the audio. The lens, add a anamorphic lens if you want that horizontal lens flare. And you'll see as you click on these, it will add your lens to the very end of your description, right? So if you want a specific lens, tag that in there. And then also camera movements. So if there's a certain camera movement you want, like a dolly in, a crash zoom in, that will update up here as well. So there's a few camera movements that we have pre-prompted in here for you. And these are really nice. So yeah, you can add those or remove them. I'll move this guy and remove this from the prompt right now, and then generate that when you're ready. Now, what I'll do is you could skip through to different scenes. So you can go straight to scene 2 or straight to scene 3 and do the same thing. Start generating, start, changing up your prompts and directing those as well, and really start to get through your project. Now, what I'm going to show you is what it looks like when you generate all of your shots and complete your scenes. So this is the Christ Crusader project that I created, and you can see I have various takes within one shot, and those will fill up right here inside of your dailies. Okay, so these are essentially your dailies, and then as you scroll down, you can see your other shots and your other takes as well that you've generated, and you'll also see your chat box of what you told Pray Production Studio in terms of the direction that you wanted for those videos. And any generation that you do within a certain scene and shot, it will all populate inside of here. So you can see I have all 10 takes. Now, what you will also notice are a couple of things like this extension. This is an extension. So the cool thing about Pray Production Studio is you can also edit these videos too. So let me show you what that looks like. Click on this little edit button right here, and you could edit your video takes. And basically what that will do is you'll pause that. You'll see your video take here, and you could play through it, check it out, And maybe you're like, there's something here that I don't like. Maybe he has a red cape on and he should have a blue cape. So you can click right here on custom and describe exactly what it is that you don't want in the shot or that you want changed up. So you can say, change the Crusaders cape to blue. I was going to do capitalized, but blue is fine like that. We also have in here no background music. I recommend that you keep that in there, unless if you do want background music. But when you're editing a film or making a video, you probably don't want background music in your clips. You just want the sound effects. So that's why we put that in here, but you could delete it if you don't want it in there. Also in here, this is where you do your extensions. So you can extend backwards and you can extend forwards. Backwards means it will extend the clip at the very beginning. So you can add a scene before this shot happens, which is really nice because sometimes you want to extend this clip at the very beginning and start to show things that hadn't happened yet in your shot. And maybe you remembered that you wanted to add something in there. Also, you can extend forward. So this will happen at the very end of your shot. So at the very end, maybe you're like, I want a dragon to fly through on the sky and pass by camera. That's where you would do that. Extend forward, and then what you'll see is over here, you can turn up the length of that generation. You can do up to 30 seconds. You're basically generating another clip, and you'll see also there are a few other things. If you want to relight what's going on here, maybe you wanted it at night or something like that, or you can replace things. We have all of these custom operations in here for you. And then just straight up custom if you want to do something else. These are really nice tools. The editing feature works pretty well, and I've enjoyed it so far. So this is what it looks like when you have all of your edits together. You have all of your generations. You made all your video generations, I should say. And then you're like, you know what? There's a lot of text on here. It's kind of hard to see all the videos that I made. You can go up here and click on the cut toggle. And from here, you'll be able to see all of the videos that you made in this sort of storyboard format. It's not really a storyboard, but it shows you all of the videos that you've generated. And from here, you can go through and you could click on the keepers that you want. So you'll notice this gold star on this video. Basically what the gold star means is I like this shot out of all these generations that I've done, and I want to use it in my final edit. So you can use multiple keepers. So if you want, you could click on another star and now you have 2 keepers for this scene too. I'm going to uncheck that because I don't want that. But you get the point. So you'll be able to clearly see all of your shots. You can click on it to view it as a larger image or a larger video, I should say. You can skip through. So if you just hit the right arrow key, oops, not like that. Hit the right arrow key, you can skip through to other videos. You can hit the left arrow key, go backwards to other videos, and you can see right here, take 3, take 4, take 5, right, as you're going through, looking at the different generations that you've made. Maybe hard to hear me while that's playing in the background, but you guys get the point. This is a great way to really see your videos. You can also view this as a film strip. And so the film strip will show you your clips in relation to what it would look like on the timeline and give you an idea of how long your cut's going to be. So this is a 2-minute and 5-second video. And basically what it's doing is it's taking your generations, the keepers, remember when you hit the gold star, the keepers of those videos, and putting them into this timeline where you can see kind of where they live in relationship to the timeline. So, obviously you haven't made any edits yet, but this would be the maximum length, right? The 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And then also you can click on boards and see your final takes as a board format. So it's going to show your videos and then the description of the scene over here on the right. So a few different ways to see your final generations all right here. And remember, this is in the cut toggle. If you want to go back to the director, mode and really get into it, and maybe you saw something in the generations that you wanted to fix, you want to go in here and click on the edit button and do that fixing. Now here's the keeper button. You just select that and then that video becomes a keeper, right? So here it is right there. Now I'm gonna remove that and click it again because I already have a keeper on that one. And that's basically your director mode. I think I went over everything here. The next part, when you're all done and you've created all your generations and you're happy with what you've got, then you can go to the post-production tab. You have a little timeline editor here if you want to kind of move your shots around on the timeline and do kind of a basic edit, or go into your background music and start generating your background music. As you can see, I've generated a few background songs here. The nice thing about this is if you really don't know what to say in terms of working with music, that's okay. You could click this suggest from script button. You can go through here and say, you know, this is a mood, a tense and dramatic mood. I want this to be a cinematic orchestral type of style, and then click this suggest from script. It's going to take your music style, your mood, it's going to read your script, and then it's going to create a music prompt based off of all the stuff that you just added in there, right? So you can see the cinematic orchestral that we added in here at a D minor, 88 beats per minute, and then it will add the instruments in here as well. And then of course you can come in here and then make the edits how you want and generate the music here. You know, do a 4-minute track or something like that, so that you can go in there and then make edits to that track how you like, right? The nice thing about this is you don't have to worry about paying royalties on these songs, right? Because they're yours now. So that's a really nice feature we have in here. So you generate your music, then when you're all done, you could download your tracks and then put it into your editor. Go down here to download all the stuff that you just made as a zip file, and you'll notice that you can literally download everything if you want. It's going to be a big file, just so you know, especially if you're generating a bunch of videos. So just know that it's going to take a while to do that download. But if you only want to download the keepers, so the selected ones that you chose, this will be a nice option here to download those. All right, that's director mode inside of Pray Production Studio. Let us know how it goes. Go out there, make some epic videos.